to continue to suffer? I am calling upon you to do the needful now. If Nigerians wanted you, by now you should have been president. Why don't you step aside? Forget your personal agenda. Forget your personal ambition. Atiku, don't be selfish. Think of Nigeria first. Atiku Abubakar, this is a sincere appeal. Don't let personal ambition stand in the way of collective progress. Don't allow your long-standing desire for power to blur your judgment or silence the voice of the people. 2027 is not just another election. It's an opportunity to rescue and rebuild Nigeria.
Welcome back, everyone. Dr. Haruna from Kaduna State has sent another powerful and strong message to Atiku Abubakar as well as Kenneth Okonkwo concerning 2027 election. You guys know that since this opposition coalition unveiled this ADC party like a platform they're going to use to contest against Tinubu in 2027, a lot of people have been calling on Atiku Abubakar to step down for Peter Obi, knowing fully well that the South still have 4 years after 2027 election, right? So it will be nice for the Northerners to support Peter Obi in order for the South to complete their 8 years. So some people are saying that if Atiku Abubakar still insists to go into this primary, you guys know how they play their primary, how Atiku normally, use dollar to scatter everywhere. You guys saw when Dele Momode said that Wike gave $30,000 to each delegate in order for them to vote for him, which means Atiku gave more than that. So this is what they're going to do in this primary. So Peter Obi is not ready to give any shishi. So how is he going to win this primary? This is the reason why people are now calling Atiku Abubakar to just step down. Let them give Peter Obi this presidential ticket in this opposition coalition, because it is only Peter Obi can definitely defeat Tinubu in 2027, especially when he now has support from the North, knowing fully well that in 2023 Peter Obi won the presidential election. So tell me how Peter Obi will not beat Tinubu hands down in 2027, especially when he now has support from the North. So if truly that this opposition coalition is for Nigerians, they're supposed to do the needful. And for the Kenneth Okonkwo shouting all over the place that it is only the Northerners can defeat Tinubu in 2027, he just being selfish and he just saying it for his own personal interest, not for the interest of Nigerians. Nigerians know better now. They cannot be easily deceived, honestly. Anyway, let me allow you guys to take a listen and see what Dr. Haruna said in this particular video.
Hello everyone, this is my last call to Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. I've already sent a message to you previously pleading with you to step aside for Mr. Peter Obi, not because Peter Obi does not have what to win the election without you. It was obvious in the 2023 elections that Peter Obi was actually the winner. We know this. Even the PDP said it. Even the APC government knew what they did. And it is very, very obvious that going forward, stepping in to compete with Peter Obi will only divide the votes and end up giving Tinubu a second term, meaning he will rule Nigeria 8 years. Can't you see the suffering that Nigerians are going through just 2 years into Tinubu's presidency? So Atiku, this is my final advice to you. Many Nigerians have been calling upon you to step aside and allow Peter Obi. You have tried to be president more than 6 times. This is going to be the 7th time. The God that you trust in, the Allah you call upon and pray to, can't you see the handwriting on the wall that you have tried and tried? You've done your part. You were vice president. What else are you looking for? You want to divide the vote so that Tinubu will continue as president for Nigerians to continue to suffer? I am calling upon you to do the needful now. If Nigerians wanted you, by now you should have been president. Why don't you step aside? Forget your personal agenda. Forget your personal ambition. Atiku, don't be selfish. Think of Nigeria first. Atiku Abubakar, this is a sincere appeal. Don't let personal ambition stand in the way of collective progress. Don't allow your long-standing desire for power to blur your judgment or silence the voice of the people. 2027 is not just another election, it's an opportunity to rescue and rebuild Nigeria. The stakes are too high for ego to lead and for history to repeat itself. Sir, if the people's support is for another candidate, someone with fresh energy, broader acceptance, and momentum, do the honorable thing now. Step aside, support unity. Let your legacy be one of wisdom, not just ambition. True leadership sometimes means knowing when to lead, and other times knowing when to support. Nigeria needs a win and not a split. Let history remember you for not how long you pursued power, but for the moment you put Nigeria first. Alhaji Atiku, Nigeria is bleeding, people are dying, people are suffering, people are hungry, and we cannot afford another 4 years of a Tinubu regime. We are not saying that you're the only one that will bring about the win, but we are saying don't divide the votes. And I call upon the ADC coalition, unless if the ADC coalition was formed secretly with a plan to bring in Atiku to stand in as their presidential candidate. But if it was not so, if you truly mean well for Nigeria and you want to see a change, don't allow Atiku to stand in. Nigerians don't want him. It's obvious that Nigerians want change. They want Peter Obi. They want somebody from the South. And it is now the turn of the South. Buhari was incompetent. Nigerians suffer under him. Yet, they allowed him to rule for 8 years. And now Tinubu is obviously incompetent. He said he came to continue where Buhari stopped. Now, he has taken the suffering of Nigerians to the next level. And we want to see change. Give a fresh blood a chance. Give somebody from the Southeast a chance. Obasanjo from the Southwest had the opportunity to govern Nigeria for 8 years. After Obasanjo, it went to the South, then went to the North, where Buhari took the nation down for 8 years. Tinubu has come now for a 4-year term. 2 years, Nigeria is already gone, and we don't want that to continue. Then some people are advocating that no, power needs to go to the North. Why must it be North? Okonko is calling for power to the North. Why? Is it because you are supporting Atiku? What will Atiku do? You were supporting Peter Obi. You said several times that they stole the election, that you were so sure Peter Obi was the winner. So if you knew he won, why will you now start saying that he doesn't stand the chance? And you're talking about how the politics works and that the Northern vote. I am a Northerner. The support for Peter Obi has increased. Many people in the North want Peter Obi, not Atiku. If we wanted Atiku, we would have given him a chance. We have not been electing him. Anytime you have seen him get votes from the North, is because there was no other alternative. I am begging you, it's time to give somebody a chance from the Southeast. What is our problem with the Igbos? We come and say one Nigeria, one Nigeria. Now they change the national anthem and brought the old one to talk about we being together. But it's all a lie. It's all lip and mouth service. I don't know what is our problem. Why are we afraid of the people from the Southeast? Then we say we are one Nigeria. When they are now saying they want to leave Nigeria so that they can have Biafra, we fight it. If we know they are not important, why are we not letting them go? Now when it comes to power, we don't trust them. All of us Northerners must team up behind Obi. We have suffered under our own so-called Northerners. Why did Wike destroy PDP? He destroyed it because he said it was the turn of the South and that the ticket should be zoned to somebody from the South. That was his fight. That was his grievance. So why should it now be okay to say that it should remain in the North? That time when they were advocating and saying PDP has said it must be North-South, North-South, and that time it was the turn of the South. But even though that was what PDP stood for, what did Atiku do? He stood again from the North. He's trying to do the same thing. Mr. Atiku, you're doing the same thing again. Tinubu is now going for 4 years. Then there's another 4 more years for a Southerner. Since Tinubu has destroyed Nigeria, and it's obvious Nigerians don't want him. So that's why now it's good to allow it to stay in the South. To stay in the South, it shouldn't stay with Tinubu. and there is a region that has not been given a chance. Since 1999, they've not had a chance. Southeast. What is the problem that people don't want to be? Is it because people are scared? What are they scared for? Because they want to continue corruption? They want to continue to loot the resources of the nation, destroy the nation, while people are suffering, they are enjoying. Anybody that's standing to support Atiku now, I think they are supporting a second term of Tinubu. I know I came in peace, but it's getting to me right now. I don't know what else to say. Mr. Atiku, please do the right thing. And I call upon you, David Mark and Arebochola, please, you people do the right thing. All the people that are under ADC, except if you people have already done a secret deal and it's all window dressing from the outside, making it look as if we are all coming together in a coalition. But already behind closed doors, they've already decided who will be. The only thing you can prove people like myself wrong, that there was no prior arrangement to all this so-called coalition, then do an open primary. In fact, today, do a national poll to ask people, in this ADC coalition, who would you want to be the flag bearer or the presidential candidate under this coalition? Just ask normal Nigerians and hear what they will say. Don't allow a few people to go and say they are doing a primary when we know how corrupt the primaries are. We saw it in APC and even the last one in PDP, the same thing. You try an open primary. Call all the people to come that are in support of this coalition and let them do a primary. I can tell you for sure that there's no way that Atiku will win. I'm telling you, don't hand over 2027 win on a platter of gold to Tinubu by bringing in Atiku. Please, Mr. Atiku, do the right thing. Your close friends have called upon you. Northerners have called upon you. People from the Middle Belt, people from the South. What else do you want? Do you want God to show to you that it is not his will for you to be president? He gave you a chance to be vice president. Shouldn't you be happy with that? You believe in the will of Allah. Why don't you accept it? We can't afford another 4 years of Tinubu after these 2 years are done. So the time has come. We must all stand together and say, no, not anymore. Atiku, do the needful. This is my last call to you. I'm not going to do another broadcast to call upon you. They say a word is enough for the wise. I'm not the only one that has called upon you. Many well-meaning Nigerians have called upon you. And I know that Nigerians will win against anybody's personal ambition. Why should Nigerians be the one that should be destroying their own nation when we have everything that it takes to build a great nation? We have what it takes to make Nigeria the pride of Africa, not just Africa, but many nations of the world. That's why I'm calling. If you know Alhaji Atiku, please send him this video. Share this video and let it go wide.
Anybody who is bringing P2B on the table.
You mean 2027 that's coming up?
Or in any political permutation is bringing the new Nigeria, the new third force, is bringing absolute victory into whatever is done. Right. So you are talking about a political party. We are talking about, when you come to election, you talk about candidates. P2B electrified Labour Party. P2B has no business to lose sleep about whatever is happening in any political party. How many months did he join Labour Party? And he made what he made. People are loyal to his person. The new Nigeria is loyal to his person.
And presumably,
yes,
he'll take the obedience with him wherever he goes.
That's a hypothetical question. But I'm telling you that obedient, Obi is the Obi in the obedient. So it's only natural that the obedience that was founded based on Obi was certainly follow him to wherever he's doing. Won't you follow a man that has never had a scandal? You're searching for a new Nigeria that is bedeviled by people being killed, women degraded, depraved, economy sinking every day. Won't you like a man who, when he was in Anambra State, the security system in Anambra State was so perfect that kidnappers ran away? You know where they ran to? Magode Estate, the home state of the incumbents. The security that Peter Obi discharged away from Anambra State found their safe havens in other places. Anambra State became like a Goshen, where evil will run around it but will not penetrate.
I want to specifically speak to my dear brother, Kenneth Okonko, whom I dearly, dearly appreciate and respect. I've not been a person that is into politics. I got involved with this whole politics and the issues about Nigeria when I saw a friend of mine, Pastor Yinka Yusuf, talk about a person that he's met at the airport, and that is Peter Obi, who was a one-time governor of Anambra State. And Yinka also is not somebody who really likes politics and politicians because of the corruption, being a man who is upright and a person who believes in integrity. So he's never paid homage to any politician. There was an occasion where he was traveling and he had a team of protocol that helped him to the airport. On getting to the airport with his protocol, he met the former governor of Anambra State, Mr. Peter Obi. And while Reverend Yinka had a big team helping him, he saw Peter Obi pulling his own luggage alone. When they got into the VIP lounge, he got to realize this is Peter Obi taking care of himself, just like any other person that was in the VIP there. So Yinka said, this man, anytime he gets involved in politics again and wants to stand in for president, I'll support him. And that's how I now saw that, wait, you mean Yinka can be excited about politics and see somebody that he can stand for? And I guess that's how Yinka got involved, and also I started reading things that he was saying about Obi, the kind of person he is. And then the whole obedient movement thing started. And I, being from Kaduna State, being from the north, we've always been told, we shouldn't trust anybody that is from the southeast, especially if they are Igbos. But then I started getting involved, and some of you are aware of a lot of the broadcasts that I did in 2022 running up to the election and even after the election. And it was so sad that the election was stolen in plain sight. Nobody can convince me that Mr. Peter Obi did not win, which is what even Kenneth Okonko and many others believe. Okonko made broadcasts, he spoke a lot on television, Kenneth, and I really respect him. And even after the election was stolen, he came out, he was among the people that kept speaking. The challenges that happened in Labour Party, Kenneth Okonko stood in. But somewhere along the way, I think some things happened that he had to step aside, and currently not really supporting Peter Obi, and is back to supporting Atiku. However, I just want to make a special call to you, Mr. Kenneth Okonko, that looking at what has happened in Nigeria, it's not just about grabbing power from Tinubu and the APC. Let's be very frank. I am from Kaduna State. Since 1999, we've never had somebody from the southeast. And since you can see that this man, Peter Obi, has what it takes, I think all of us should really support him. Even if it's just one term, let's give it a try. I still believe that among all the candidates, whether it is APC, PDP, Labour Party, or let's talk about the current coalition, Peter Obi still stands above them all. The idea of Atiku, somebody that has tried about 6 times, this will be the 7th time, it will be shooting ourselves in the foot. I know you are a lawyer and you're a very smart person. You've got your views, and I'm not trying to change you or police you. You've got your rights. However, I think your current stand on supporting Atiku is not wise. If they were going to allow an open primary, I can tell you Atiku will never even get 20%. Let them try it. They should try an open primary where the people are allowed, not only the obedience, but let Nigerians that support this new ADC that has been formed, let the general public be allowed, not just a few people that are selected. You know Atiku. You know what they have done in the past. He's just going to buy the delegates. They're going to use money, and you know, principal, that you also have supported, that you have stood with, is not going to put in money there. And if people have to pay to get the ticket, the process is already flawed. Let's know who will deliver the goods, who will help Nigeria, the new Nigeria, Mr. Kenneth, that you're advocating for. Let's give Peter Obi a chance. I'm not trying to police you. I'm just saying my honest opinion is that something has to change. I really respect you, Mr. Kenneth. Your support for Atiku, I don't see this as something that is in the best interest of Nigeria this time. I feel that deep down in your heart, you truly know who has what it takes to change Nigeria. You know who has character, capacity, vision, and the know-how to bring about change in this Nigeria and this current situation that we're facing. So I call upon you, let's please lay aside anything that has to do with sentiment, self-interest, allegiance to anyone. Let's think Nigeria. That's what I'm thinking. And I believe we're all thinking Nigeria. Mr. Kenneth, I know you will do the right thing. You are a very intelligent person. You're also God-fearing. Let's do the needful. It's not just about let's give it to the North so we can have the Northern support. Currently now, I believe that Peter Obi has the needed support, even in the North, to win the presidency. This shouldn't be an issue of coming as a coalition, but knowing behind their mind that they are pushing Atiku because they know he will give the money to get the ticket. Let's please do the right thing. This is my call. I'm not doing it because I'm I'm not obedient. I'm not Labour Party. I'm not in politics. I'm just somebody that's concerned about the welfare of Nigeria. And I know, Mr. Okonko, you will do the right thing. We have been calling Atiku to step aside. Atiku should step aside. What is he fighting for? Was he in the coalition for his own self-interest? Atiku, if you don't want the last disgrace of your lifetime, please step aside and give Peter Obi a chance. Atiku coming in, I can tell you, they're just going to hand over this ticket free of charge on a platter of gold to Tinubu and his co-host. This is not a threat. This is just an advice from a brother who cares about Nigeria. Please, let's allow someone from the southeast. Let's allow Peter Obi. I believe we will not regret it. Mr. Kenneth, please think twice. You are a man that prays. Pray and let God speak to you for the benefit of Nigeria. Thank you for heeding this advice, and not just to Mr. Kenneth Okonko, but other Nigerians. Please, let's keep aside other interests or sentiments, whether my tribe, I'm from the North, my religion, all those things have not helped Nigeria. This is the time that we must forget our own personal interest and think about Nigeria. And I'm very convinced that with Peter Obi, giving him a chance, we will never regret. Thank you for listening. Please go ahead and share this to as many. Those of you that know Mr. Kenneth Okonko, please go ahead and send this video to him. I come in peace and not in war. And I love you, brother. I believe the best for Nigeria, something that you also aspire to see happen. May God bless you, my brother, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Chai, this world get as CBO. Does it mean that we do not have men of integrity in Nigeria anymore? Why is some people will say something today, tomorrow they will start doing another thing? Like Kenneth Okonkwo said it in that particular clip that Peter Obi do not have any scandal. Like wherever Peter Obi goes, that is where obedience will definitely go. So what changed? Like Kenneth Okonkwo, what changed? Wonder they say shall never end. My people, I hope we had everything Dr. Haruna said in this video. Like he has said it all anyway. I would love you guys to leave your thoughts in the comment section and subscribe if today is your first time. Share the video and I will see you guys in my next update. Goodbye for now.
Welcome to Shamra Senior Steve.